So today I'm very grateful and I'm here in Sunway University, UNMC, Toastmasters Club. So to start, I will ask you what kind of roses you only can give and receive on the Valentine's Day. What kind of roses?
Red.
Red, of course, because it symbolizes love, romance, and whatever, because I don't celebrate. And how many kinds of ang pao you can receive on Chinese New Year?
The one that is
In my opinion, there are only two kinds. The one you wish to receive and the one you receive. You wish to receive 100, but only receive 2 blue. And for speech also, there are 3 types of speech. For everyone you actually give. The one you practice, and the one you give. And last, the one you wish you give. So we have come to Toastmasters tonight to grow our skills so that our given speech grows ever stronger and closer to our wish for the speeches. Okay, right. Now I will pass the stage to UNMC Toastmasters Club President Dinesh Jayawala.
Thank you so much, Yu Junho. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I love the enthusiasm that I heard once again. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
So, welcome to the Sunway Toastmasters Club and UNMC Toastmasters Club joint meeting with the theme of roses and ang pao. So, how many of you here received a rose or a bouquet of roses this year? Sad life much? Alright. How many of us or how many of you actually received ang paos this year? Wow, almost all. I didn't get anything, but how many of you received both this year?
What?
Rose and ang pao.
Rose and both ang pao. Alright, let's give them a round of applause. So, Chinese New Year to me basically represents a new beginning for a lot of people. It represents wealth, prosperity, etc., etc. And I don't think there needs to be a lot of explanation on Chinese New Year. It's a concept that I think everyone knows and we cherish it. Valentine's Day, on the other hand, is something that I feel very passionate about. You know what they say, if you can't celebrate it, you write or talk about it. So Toastmasters is the right platform to talk about it, but you don't celebrate it. So to me, right, Valentine's Day is actually a form of advertising for people who have a relationship, but you know you can't advertise a relationship every single year, so you advertise it during Valentine's Day. On the other hand, I also believe, right, for Chinese New Year, probably one of the reasons why we celebrate Chinese New Year is because maybe on that one day, people like Yan Yi will wake up and clean her room.
That's right.
So it's actually an excuse for you to clean your room and be a well-civilized person. So that's what I think this thing actually means. So on Valentine's Day, you'll see different forms of people. You'll see some people being happy, some people being romantic, and some people being sappy. And all single people like me like to say, it's going to be an annoying day. You'll see your news feed on Instagram and your timeline full and filled with couples. I thought that was just a myth until I actually experienced it. Oh my god, I opened Instagram, it's all like couples and couples and couples. I know Chuan Yang had a picture, Sergi had a picture, I don't know who else, but everyone kept having these pictures. And I'm like, advertising and PR marketing done very well. So, on the other hand, for single people who are not sad, or for people who are sad, listen up. I feel that Valentine's Day is actually a reminder It's a reminder to not be sad, number one, if you don't have anyone. And it's a reminder for those who feel sadder because the person that they like don't feel the same. It's one day for you to reflect back and be like, if only this happened. And for some more sappy or more emotional people, it's a reminder of their dark past. If you had a terrible relationship previously, or if your ex has already moved on and you haven't, or these things, it sort of haunts you back on Valentine's Day. Because memories stay forever and haunt forever. And we all love celebrating Valentine's Day. So you celebrate very happily, if the relationship ends, all the best of the memories later part. Now, I am not against the idea of Valentine's Day. We all live in a capitalistic society, so chocolates, roses, I pity them, they don't sell every day, but during Valentine's Day they can do their marketing very well to sell off their roses and chocolates and teddy bears. You'll see different types of teddy bears going on sale. It's a good thing, it's how capitalism works. But Valentine's Day, if there's one thing that it teaches you, right, that this one day does not reflect on that one relationship that you have. Valentine's Day does not necessarily mean you have to cherish that one special relationship that you share with someone. Or maybe it's just that single people giving an excuse that, you should love everyone during Valentine's Day. We all have someone to love, and you shouldn't look at the part where people are being romantic. Look at the bigger picture. Deeply, maybe they're just sad. But that's how Valentine's Day works. And being alone on Valentine's Day, I was alone on Valentine's Day. I woke up, I went to 7-Eleven, got myself my own chocolate and came back to my room, and I binge watched Lucifer. If you feel alone, just remember this, that there are a lot of other people who are still alone.
Like you?
So like me, I'm a very good example. So do not feel sad just because you're alone. Because as how some people say as well, everything happens for a reason. Maybe it's the time, or maybe it's just I don't know what, or maybe you haven't found the right person. I love how the light went from yellow to green to red now. It's a sign for me to stop. But ladies and gentlemen, Valentine's Day is a sort of a reminder for all of us to celebrate the people around you who picked you up from your worst and always supported you when you are at your best. It's not easy for people to accept you when you yourself you're in a worse position. But for people who stayed by your side and who supported them, give them roses, give them chocolates. If they doubt your sexuality, it's perfectly fine. Just express the fact that you appreciate them. So if I've been a very good friend, I know I have been a lot of people, do appreciate me on Valentine's Day, because I think I deserve it, but okay. So when Valentine's Day is over, let's not end the celebration of love. It doesn't have to be just one day. Celebrate love every day. If you're rich enough, get your partner chocolates every day. If they get diabetes, fund their medication fee. So always be there to support them. Because at the end of the day, that's what they want. And I'm pretty sure if you all love your partner or love everyone around you, the world will be a better place to live in. With that, I would now like to pass the control of the floor to the Toastmaster of the evening, who just recently got married last year. Just like to highlight that. Advanced Communicator Silver, Advanced Bronze, Sir Kian.